goal has been so important for the most part in this series, as it seems to be throughout the playoffs. A near steal. Now McGillney picks it up, sends it in deep. It's through the leg. Shot attempt was stopped by S. On the rebound as well. And the officials blowing the whistle here and asking for a face-off deep in the Flyer zone. What a creative play that was at the side of the net.
And the second shot just hit Robert Esch. He had no idea. Sammy Kapanen tries to make a play across the middle, almost like Brian McCabe did in the last game. Then a creative play right by Joe Nieuwendyk between the legs. It was out in front. He didn't quite see the second shot there. It just hit him in the left leg and went out. I think it might have been a hand pass somewhere along the line there. I'm not quite sure what the face-off was called back for. John LeClair was on a rush in the neutral zone and was more than a little bit angry that the whistle was blown.
Face-off is controlled by the Leafs. A shot deflected in front by Nieuwendyk off the stick of Leach. And Nieuwendyk and Roenick go hard together into the boards. McGillney hands it off behind the net. Nieuwendyk shakes off the check, sends it out to the line. Leach's shot, save, rebound chance, Ponikarovsky, and he was just stopped on the rebound opportunity. And almost had a second swipe at it.
Well, Toronto's showing a lot of aggressiveness here offensively. They're back to 5-on-5, but these are their best scoring chances by far. Nieuwendyk setting the tone again. Nieuwendyk's had more goals in the playoffs than any other Toronto Maple Leaf with 6.
Now it comes back to the line. Matthias Commander holding it in for the Flyers. Simic with a big hit on McCabe. As the Leafs bring it to center ice, Michael, 65-footer. Esch steers it to the corner and chips the blade of his stick after making that save. Now it's taken in deep by Ty Domi. Knocked off of his stick. Fitzgerald, who's back in the lineup, and a shot to the net. Esch able to make the save. With Domi sliding right into his face.
Well, they're just checking to see if Robert Esch is okay. How's your vision, Robert? Well, there's Brian McCabe. We talked about him. There's pressure on him. I watched him play the other night, and I felt bad for him. I mean, in the last 2 games, actually, this was in Game 4. He just completely mishandled, and it turned into a goal for Gagne. And then in Game 5, a bad pass. Recchi finished it off. That was the first goal of the game. This one was really bad luck. The puck was bouncing and rolling all over the place. But every time Brian McCabe had a problem, it turned directly into a goal. And it's hard, folks. It's really hard when you're mishandling the puck. Like, if you miss a check in front of the net, you can just bear down. You think, well, I just have to run into people and concentrate defensively. When you're mishandling the puck and playing as much as Brian McCabe does, now he's got to get his confidence back.
And if you're a defenseman in that circumstance, Brian, do you want to handle the puck early in this game?
Sort of. It depends where. On the outside, but the key for him is make a decision, make a play quickly, and stop giving the puck to Brian Leach so much. I think that McCabe is giving the puck to Brian Leach so often. The Flyers have even talked about it, so they're moving on Leach even when McCabe has the puck.
Here is Tucker now, had it poked off of his stick. Rangerson on a Kapanen. He is hit hard, so Sammy Kapanen playing on defense initially here as we thought. Seidenberg is dressed as a 7th defenseman. This shot in the glove and out of Belfort, but it's recovered by Cabriolet, and he sends it ahead to center ice. Leclerc dumps it right back into the Toronto zone. Just over 13 minutes remaining here in the first period. A Flyer win. They advance to the Eastern Conference Finals to meet the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Toronto win forces a Game 7. We focused on Brian McCabe and Brian Leach and Eddie